solo fights all the time. So you can get those assists up, you know the team is working well together. And here we are. Let's see how it works here. You know, John Eric, he grabs that heat wave. Let's see what he can do with it.
Stepping up to the plate here early on. Going to be getting some early kills. Fluxy, weird. Immediately off the rip. The entire team dead. And flag in hand. Fluxy stepping up to the plate. Demonstrating what they're capable of.
Yeah, that flag's being moved quickly, but it's going to be Waystation grabbing it as well. Fluxy, 2 flags out for both teams. This flag is going to be well into the Waystation base, but you got to get the kills behind it. You got to get that return. And it looks like Waystation are working for it now, but it's going to be Fluxy. You got to play that Overwatch game. He grabs that flag. He returns it. That's a quick cap, similar to what we saw in the last series. Waystation off to a hot start.
Flippers down and Waystation hitting it off here into Game 1, Series 2, Halo Rec League. We're in Week 2, Season 9. And it's just been great being a part of the Rec League the past few seasons and continuing that forward. Generic eating a grenade up behind Pump. You hate to see it. 3 players down on Flippers down. And man, Waystation, 1 point in the belt. Flocka demonstrating control. Got that QT in the pocket. Plants the portal right by mid. Makes the move into utility. Get 1 shot and we're going to see Flocka flock out of this place.
Fluxy grabs the flag yet again. He's running it one more time. And take a little look at that scoreboard real quick. Fluxy 4-0 so far. Vader Slays 6-1. We're talking about how important the teamwork is in mixed. And here we are seeing it on full display so far. This second flag, it's going in. And Waystation, I mean, they just cannot be stopped right now. You look at that scoreboard, like we were saying before, so many pop-off moments. You see Skinny Nut, 6 assists. Baka, Vader, and Fluxy all doing their part in the kill department, 7, 7, and 4. And, you know, Fluxy, he's running those captures as well. So the team's firing on all cylinders. Flippers down. They're going to need a big turnaround.
2 points on the board, man. CTF at Aquarius. This is I hope this isn't like, oh, well, good. 3 players went down for Waystation. I was going to say, I hope this doesn't bode well for Flippers down. But right when I say that, they get 3 kills simultaneously. Smokane's rather, he's able to get some kills as he protects Epos Vibes from getting that flag all the way to utility. Looks like we might have a response here as Flippers down tries to get their first point.
They are able to get it, so that could be the start of something for the squad. You see Generic, 6-5 so far, really putting up those interaction numbers. But on the other side, Faka, he's doing the same thing, 8, 4, and 5. Those are some high numbers to see this deep into the game. I mean, we've only been on the map for just a moment. You see Waystation, they're already working for that flag grab. You see Faka, he's in this building area, just taking that map control that you need. And, you know, if you can apply that pressure on the map, it's just so hard if your Flippers down. You really can't go anywhere. But that kill's a big one. You find a second for him. And you see Epos, he finds that flag pull as well, and this is going to be a tough one to stop. He's moving fast.
Epos, once again, right there where he needs to be. Grabbing that flag and getting all the way back yet once again to this fade. That's a return. This is going to be a second cap. And we are now in a tie situation. I believe that merits a round of applause for Flippers down, even when they're down against all odds, able to stay in this game.
As that happens, though, Waystation going for the counter cap. You see Vader moving so quickly. That flag, as soon as it was there, it was gone, but he gets some shots in his back. Skinny Nut finds a trade, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to find that grab for the time being. Faka just trying to do what he can. That assist comes through, but he finds himself in no man's land at the bottom of the map, going for the ninja, but nobody's chasing. That flag still down, but as that return comes in, the map resets. But as I say that, you know, under my nose, Fluxy able to find another capture. That's 3 in the game for him. Only 2 more to find this game 1 victory, but, you know, Flippers down. They got 2 of their own.
And you see just overall a lot better kill on the side of Waystation. You know, overall more kill to death ratios. And that's typically, you know, when you get kills, your enemies are dead. They're not there to stop you from scoring the flag. Typically, when there's more kills, there's more scores of the flag, too. But that's actually not the case here, as they're not exactly at ratio, at least, as Waystation's still up by 1. 6 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. We are just past 5 minutes into this game. We're going to see 3-2 already here in this game.
He's Skinny now trying to maybe sneak a flag grab, but he's getting pressured by these flippers down players, playing his life so well. He's able to find that kill onto Epos. So now there's kind of an opening. The knife is there too, or the elbow. The melee. Skinny Nut finds a second, and that might be a flag pull, but you see flippers down, spawning so close to him. The shot's good again. Can he find a third? He does. Not a triple kill, but that's 3 in the life so far. Vader on the move with the flag. And I mean, he might be running away with this one. Not sure anybody's going to be able to fight for this. That's going to be the 4th cap on the board. One more, and Waystation take this game 1.
Stepping up to the plate. Fluxy coming up to the pump. I guess stepping up to the pump would be a better way to describe that. But Smokes coming through with yet another mid-flag grab. This could be the 3rd flag on the board for Flippers down. 4th. 4 points by Waystation. Only down by 1 now. Flippers down returns this. And, you know, 5.5 minutes in this game. It's been a high-scoring game. We're going to see something unfold here. Can Flippers down prevent Waystation from scoring 1 more point?
And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, you'd be surprised to see that Flippers down are keeping this one so close. The outslaying is most definitely being done from the side of Waystation, but it doesn't matter to them. All that matters is the captures coming through. And, you know, Flippers down, Waystation gives them an inch and Flippers down take a mile, but that flag is being taken as we speak. Can they find the return? Faka is going to be there. Do they find that 5th capture? Yes, they do. Waystation take home the game 1. Better at other maps, so you really never know what's going to happen. You got to lock in if you're Waystation. If you want to go up 2-0, which would be a great way to start things, you're going to have to lock it down because Flippers down, they're coming out hot. They already find 2 kills on the board. Make it a 3rd.
3 points. Flippers down favor. 2 assists. We have 4 assists. We have an assist for each kill. And that's no longer true. I was happy there for a moment. I was in statistics heaven.
I mean, statistics heaven's the place to be. I mean, at times, you know, you see those assists go up, you say, hey, this is a fantastic time to be alive now, is it? But no. Now we got 6 kills on the board, only 4 assists. A little bit disappointing, but for Flippers down, it's nothing less of a fantastic start to the game. We saw, you know, how the last game was going, and I mean, Waystation, this is what we were talking about. I mean, they find their 1st kill on the board. I mean, and they're down 6 before they can even blink an eye and make it 7.
7 points down. Waystation right off the rip. Actually, we're down a player. Take a look at that score. No, we're not. It's behind something. I can't count. Ignore me. Vader slays. Stepping up to the plate. 1 assist on his belt. Skinny Nut with the only person with a kill. Up by 10 now. Jake, what is happening? Flippers down is running this show.
I mean, they came back in map 2 with a vengeance, and you can see that. I mean, maybe they were a little bit, you know, complacent going into game 1. They just let it run away from them. But hey, maybe Waystation got a little complacent going into the game 2. They weren't ready for the freight train that was Flippers down. And hey, I mean, maybe you were right about something because the game ends. Because I will have trouble remembering it as well, but I will do my best. I hope Sosa will as well.
Yeah, 39, right? It was 38.
39. They were up 11-2.
I'm not a math whiz or nothing, but 39 points on the right side. We have to see that be in a double kill from Fake. I said Fake. It looks like Fake on the screen, but it's actually Faka.
Yeah, and Waystation definitely up
3-2.
to a hotter start than they are in the last go around of this map. So most definitely, you know, an opportunity for them to come back into it. They're still down 9 points, or 9 kills, I should say, but definitely more of an uphill battle to climb. Flippers down though with the overshield in hand. It gets burned by the nades, so that's going to be a tough pill to swallow. But Flippers down, I feel like the goal here is to just play these trades to perfection. You see Generic though, 3 assists so far. That's the number we always like to look at.
Not starting so uneven this game. In fact, Waystation with a little bit of a lead up by 2 as Vader slays. Comes out of Q door with the sniper and 4 kills under the belt. Not able to survive. Enough time to get that shields recharged. We're see this tied out 8-8. We are 31 points away from Flippers down taking this victory.
Indeed, they are. Flippers down. You know, they're playing teamwork-oriented Slayer right now, and that's what you love to see. Big kill out of E-Post right there. Sniper in hand. Gonna want to keep that, but he knows there's gonna be a player chasing. You see Skinny Nut trying to chase him down, but that spawn is gonna be there for Way Station. They're all at that tower side area, so you see E-Post. He's gonna back up. Another good shot out of him with that snipe in hand. They're also playing for that overshield as well, so let's see if they can grab that. The shot doesn't hit. The sniper's out of the hands, and now they can fight for this overshield. But Generic, he's doing such a good job of playing Overwatch. But Flipper's down. They're still up 2. They finally grab that overshield. Can he pop it? The big overkill from Flexi. That kind of goes under my eyes there. I didn't even notice that was going on.
12-13. Much more even round. Vader slays with the overshield, pushing into yard really quickly and aggressively, aptly too, as that overshield is exactly how you want to use that. Coming back here behind B to support his team, rotating out here into the yard yet once again, getting that repulsor, getting that power weapon, that power object. 15 seconds on that snipe, and Vader knows he's going to support his teammates to try to control that piece of weaponry as well.
Big kill out of Vader right there. The kill's still even, and that's good news if you're Flippers down, because that means you're still up 9 kills. Don't forget, everybody, Flippers down needed to get to 39 here because of the reset. So the sniper's going to be up, and Waystation's going to grab it. Let's see what they can do with it. Fluxy's still popping off. 7 and 4 right now. The slide's good. The kill doesn't come through. Flippers now doing a great job of playing this side of the map, that B stronghold side. Fluxy still popping kills left and right. He just does not cease to find them, but you're still down a good chunk. Skinny Nut finding one as well. Flippers down. It's just so hard to flush them out of this B stronghold area.
22-20. Fluxy pushing behind B site. Is able to clash EPOS. Vibes TTV. Claiming that 23rd point. Now up by 3, at least on the scoreboard that you see below you, but still down by 8. Flippers
Something
down,
like
only 19 points away from confirming this victory.
PlayStation have kind of found their footing here. This would be a big kill for Coffin Fine, but the sniper shots aren't hitting, and Generic going to be able to find it. Now he has the sniper in hand. What can he do with it is the main question. Trying to play that long shot, but isn't able to connect with that one. I think Fluxy still on a rampage. 10 and 4 so far, 4 assists. Kind of being the game changer, and as this is going on, Generic on the pinch, but Waystation's still doing a great job of finding these kills together. He's going to push in, but the snipe shot hit. Looking for another one. Vader with a big 2-piece, and even with a good shot coming in from John Eric. 9 assists on the board for John Eric, and I mean, that's a good team player right there for Flippers down.
I don't think I saw him miss. Like, every snipe shot landed, and his teammates got the kill. But yeah, that's a hell of a way to use it. Plus, like right there by the box, you're right controlling C. See some nades here from Faka in exchange from underneath. He will go down here at dummy doors. Nades from Fluxy, trying to make sure an enemy doesn't push out of that. Rotating around here to key door. Nades below key door. And 2 come out key door and going to take Fluxy down.
And you look at the scoreboard now, you got to remember Flippers down 10 kills away from the victory here. Waystation Gaming still 17. The lead is 7 now for Flippers down, regardless of what the bottom says to you. But a big 3 kills for the side of Waystation kind of turns the tide for just a moment. But you got to keep that up because Flippers down in such close range of the victory. Vader putting shots down range, but Generic not letting up. Has teammate help, and now you got to run away if you're Vader. And Flippers down, not giving away anything for free right now. They want this win, and they need it.
35-30 is what it says at the bottom, but that's not the actual score. 9 points needed for Flippers down, and still like 12 needed for Waystation. And you know, you have a lead of 6, a lead of 5 now, but still, as they tickle the increased lead, as that deficit continues to increase, they might be coming close to getting what they need to succeed. Only 6 points away from confirming that.
Yeah, Flippers down doing a great job of playing these trades, using the team shots to their advantage, the smoke screens, cutting off that side of the map. The sniper does go up. The Skinny Nut is able to pop it, but the overshield is in the hands of Flippers Down. They're finding the kills as well. 3 kills away from the victory here. The knife is good, but it does not convert the kill. 3 kills away from the victory. Flippers Down are on a rampage right now when it comes to the kills. Nobody from the squad popping off, but the teamwork is shining today for Flippers Down. See Generic though, 11 assists. That's most definitely a stat line to point out. Faka is able to find 1, but you're still 8 kills away from victory. Flippers Down, only 2. This game rearing its ugly head now, Sozer.
5 minutes remaining.
1 point away from victory. Flippers Down here is very close to confirming this win. We still need another 6 points from the side of Waystation, and it has slowed to a crawl. Both of these teams know that this could be their last death. We did see a few exchanges there, but it looks like we have another disconnect on the Flippers downside just prior to getting that 39 points. I'm not sure what's going to be the ruling there either yet, but
Flippers Down find the 39th point they needed. And they're going to take home that game, too. It got Epos with 12 kills of his own. I mean, I feel like I said before, this is anybody's game. And you got to come out to a hot start on Stronghold, because me and you both saw what happened on last time. You know, even a team that matches up perfectly against the other can get, you know, kind of tore down in this game mode.
I would also, I mean, I'm just going to speak personally. It's better to speak about it that way. I think I would be awful at this map. This would be a new map and a new mode for me. I really am just now coming to knowledge of where the strongholds even are, and trying to think about how this is going to play out as I'm witnessing it unfold. Skinny Nut from top mid with the sniper puts the third player down on Flippers Down. A BC lockdown here from Waystation. 20 points, more than 20 points onto the score already. We're also seeing a quite domineering presence on the slaying side as well. First minute on the board, but a hell of a start here for Waystation.
Yeah, they have the sniper, they have the kills, they have the strongholds, and you know, in a game mode like this, that's all you need to have a dominant play. 42 and counting, and you know, the seconds that go by in the strongholds, it just makes it more difficult to take home. They get on that B capture, they also hop on to C, they find the kills behind it, somebody else joins the game, don't forget about that. We'll see maybe if he leaves the game on his own volition, but you know, hey, we'll forget about it for the time being. The A capture coming back in for the side of Waystation, and I mean, they're about to make this 3-cap happen. The player leaves the game, so everything's all well for the lobby side, but Epos, he's not ready to let go of it. He finds a good kill and a half with the help of his teammates, and they clear those players off the strongholds. Vader Slays the last one alive, and this is their opening to hop on a point.
And hop on a point they will. BC is once again under control. A seems to be segregated on the other side of the map, and that may be a remote detonation. We see it on the kill feed. But that segregation that for A to be kind of all over there by itself may be the encouraging factor for a BC hold. We've seen that now twice. But here we have an AB hold, so, you know, I'm kind of eating my words here simultaneously. Really just making observations as we go along. 68 to 18. Waystation really needs this game, and let's see what they can do to stay in this series.
Yeah, and Flippers Down, they get that 4 down, you know, about 30 to 40 seconds ago, and I'm surprised they weren't able to capitalize off of it as much as they could have, because they get that 4 down, they hop on a point for a moment, but just like that, Waystation flipped the script. They hop on that B capture, they make it happen, and now they have a 3-cap for the moment, but you see Flippers Down are on 2 points. They're going to be forced to react, have to decide where they want to go with this. Flippers Down now getting some points of their own, but Waystation still up and good on the map. Smokane, he's trying to make something happen, but the teammates are flooding toward that point. BC capture yet again for Waystation. Flippers Down, they get that control, but Waystation, they're just constantly moving so fast, it's just so tough to deal with, it seems.
Yeah, with that QT on the map, and you know, this map's also, you can jump through a window and basically go between two different atriums of the map. So it's really easy to rotate from one place to another, and with the QT giving you some additional leverage to add some subterfuge to your movements and teleport around a little bit. I think this map right now, we're just seeing a lot of rotate style strongholds where it's just a series of rotates and a series of control time for Waystation right here to really especially stand apart, as the BC hold has now been effective for them more than one time. And by doing it this way, they're able to make sure they force spawns at A, and then there's at least a more limited number of lanes that the enemy could be entering into their line of sight.
Yeah, and I mean, as you say that, when two players like Faka and Fluxy are popping off like they are, it makes the job of the teammates so much easier from the side of Waystation. You see Faka 12-5 with 5 assists, Fluxy 10-5 with 7 assists. They are putting so much damage down across the map that Skinny Nut and Vader, they don't have to do much to make stuff happen. You see the kill feed so in favor of Waystation right now. The point total just rising and rising, 151-20. This is looking a lot like the last series, Sozer, and, you know, Flippers Down, they don't have an answer right now.
Waystation seems to be pretty good at objective. Just making that observation. They did really good in the first series. DTF at Aquarius, putting out some really quick points and kind of, you know, taking Flippers Down, maybe taking them aback because of the oppressiveness. And they're doing that exact thing here, just being constantly oppressive. They're controlling it too, like they're really trying to force a situation for their opponent. And yeah, that's great to see. We're even watching mix. Like, we would expect these teams to be less coordinated than this.
Enemy team score.
You would expect so. Flippers Down working for that 3 cap right now. This might be their opening for the comeback, but they're gonna have to hold it for quite a while because Waystation already at that 182 mark. Smokane season trying to make something happen. He's got 12-12 for him, but the rest of his teammates, you know, having a little bit of a tough time on the map. E-Post 8-7,
Enemy team score.
but Waystation, you know, well, like we were saying before, their reactions, their decisions, they just seem so fast that Flippers Down are just having such a hard time containing them. And like you said, Sozer, it seems like Waystation are, you know, setting pace in these objective game modes. They're looking comfortable, they're looking good, and the teamwork's at an all-time high.
Not only that, but control. Just picked up the sniper in the possession of Skinny Nut, stepping up to the plate, potentially about to lay some domes out. Let's see Fluxy's position up here above above the window. E-Post Vibes trying to get this B site. He's able to get it. Get some time on the board for Flippers Down, but right as he exits, Fluxy's back in the zone, ready to control that, and they have almost reclaimed that site already. That is control. You slip up a little bit, and you immediately get back on your feet.
Fluxy, you pointed him out there a second. He's been, you know, kind of the MVP for the team so far. Faka not far behind, 18-10 with 8 assists. I mean, he is setting pace on the map. Fluxy kind of cleaning up what he can't deal with, 13-7 with 9 assists. He's making his presence known on the map. But Flippers Down, they have not given up yet. You see Smokane Season trying to fly across and put some shots down, but Waystation, they just seem so ready for it. They're back onto that B point. Vader 12-10. You see Fluxy wrapping back to the base. They hop on that B point. They take that map control and they react on what they're getting. Faka, he goes down, but seems like this player top left, he's difficult to deal with. Can he get cut down? He does not. Big kill out of Blitzkrieg right there. They have to tackle off of that.
Enemy team score.
I love how Smokane's still applying pressure. Go down there and control that B site when you know your enemies are distracted. He's able to get some points. I see a many have fallen 2 down currently on the side of Waystation. And Flippers Down is currently in a good position to control. Have BC locked down. Smoke is sitting up here top. It's going to force those spawns into that back lower area. And we see Faka as well as Fluxy. We're now both rotating into the into that immediate area. Kind of trapped down there just because of his presence. Not sure if he did that on purpose, but pretty impressive nonetheless.
Flippers Down trying to bring themselves back into it. They have the 2 cap for the time being, and they've held it comfortably for a good amount of time right now, 90-229, so it's going to have to be a gargantuan comeback, no doubt about it. But Fluxy, he's trying to shut it down before it starts. Big 2-piece right there, playing his life for the 3rd, but it looks like Smokane, he is popping off when it matters most. 99, they passed that 100-point mark, but Vader slays with a big 2-piece on their own, and Skinny Nut and Vader, they're going to be hopping on those points. They're going to have a 3 cap going, but Flippers Down, they flip the script and hop on that A point. They're going to have to find this B point. This is a big moment right here, and Waystation are able to get the 2-cap in.
I mean, we're just on the cusp of defeat. And Flippers Down has held on the strongest when their backs are the closest to that wall. BC lockdown. Once again, though, Waystation not able to come through on top. But look at this. Epos. And I can't see the other guy, but he's also there controlling that with him. And with a double kill from Flocka, lays down the wall. Can it be a triple? No. Two down on both sides. B-site, once again, being the site of contestant. Both of these teams really egging for that control. And Waystation only getting a few more seconds for their victory.
9 seconds left to go for Waystation. Flippers Down was such a tough hill to climb. I mean, this is such a tough spot to be in, but it's not over until the game says so. 241, you're holding the AC split, which is so difficult to do in this game mode in Halo. I mean, especially on this map as well. Skinny not able to find that kill. Only 8 seconds left before Waystation take this game 3. You see Generic trying to put in shots down range. They can't get on that B point, and Waystation able to take the game 3 to go up 2-1 in the series. Important. And, you know, I feel like one of those teams is going to do that here, and that team is going to win the game. So for Flippers Down to start out with the first blood, that's definitely what you want to see.
Another death there. That's 3 down from the side of Waystation. Flippers Down getting their 3rd. Is that the 4th? Yeah. I'm almost good at counting. All 4 down. They've done this once and they've done it before. Let's see if they can do it again. This is the first time they've done this in an objective game. But Oddball is much more Slayer of an objective game than most. Because you have to get slays. You find that it won't even pick up the ball. Like, the ball has to be completely safe before I touch it. It's just like, no, score the ball and double kill. Here from Fluxy. You see the perspective of Fluxy using that shock rifle, and it's quite a spectacle to behold.
Yeah, Fluxy at this top attic area is going to be a tough player to flush out, but you're going to have to do that on the back of that, though. Flippers Down. You see them dragging that ball over toward that the circle side of the map, and you know, Waystation, they're going to have to push that direction. You see Epos just trying to get those long shots. He has that cross similar to what we saw earlier in the stronghold, and he gives it up for just a moment. He gets pushed off, and now Waystation can kind of, you know, make their flood push toward that circle area and maybe try to maybe shut down some players. Vader, so one shot, but the nade's so good from the side of Waystation. The shots are there from both sides of the field. Fluxy finds one more in front of him, and Flippers Down. They're going to play that ball. Maybe it played a little early. Not sure what was going on that side of the map, but you see Fluxy. He's going to capitalize off of that. He retakes that attic control.
Oddball 34-10. We see the grab the ball with the grappling hook there. Now controlling that ball in the back pipes. Immediately in control. Had to throw it out, though. I think he was getting pushed and maybe was alone. But got a few seconds there of control. I think that was a good move from Waystation.
Flippers Down holding the lead so far, up 19 points. Let's see how they can ride it out, because 19 points is almost nothing in Oddball in the grand scheme of things. Waystation could grab the ball and, you know, rack up some points faster than you would expect them to. So this is a big fight for the ball right here. These next set of kills are going to be so big. You see that player top attic, not sure who it is, making a play. It's going to be Fluxy. He finds 2. He's 8-4 so far, putting up a lot of kills for the Waystation squad. Vaca with a stick of his own. Can he find the 4th to maybe be able to grab this ball? That top attic control so important. He grabs the grapples, and he's gonna use that to grab the shock rifle as well. You see Vader, he takes that ball and he has that control. Now with Vaca holding mid, how are Flippers Down gonna react? Because they have everything they need right now. Skinny Nut goes down, Flippers Down. They're trying to sneak in through that staircase side.
Got the lead, Waystation. You know, this is Oddball, so we could see an extended match here. Oddball is in Infinite. It has the potential of having the longest game. And you're seeing a demonstration as to how. When the ball is being held, the timer doesn't count down, and there's been a total of 2 minutes elapsed when the ball's on the ground. So there's 120 seconds with the ball on the ground and a total of 75 seconds with it in your hands. So you know, that you can use that type of analysis to see how well each of these teams are participating on that objective play.
Most definitely. It's very interesting to look at from time to time and see how these players are kind of operating right now. And from what you can see, the ball is, oh, he's off the map,
man.
just like that. Smokane.
It's not like this.
Not exactly what I think he wanted to do with that grapple, but hey, it's all good because Waystation, they are down. And now Flipper's down, looking to maybe grab this off reset, but the spawns are good for Waystation. They just need to find some kills behind it.
See Fluxy out here, has the ball right below. Getting some shots onto Attic as the push is made. Both kills in the pocket. I think the second one was an assist, but hashtag still counts. 48 to 35, still gaining a good lead here. Waystation controlling that ball back B, throwing it down when he starts to get contested, then picks it right back up, continues to get time. And now has a lead of 20 points. And I think it's just as easy as that, demonstrated effectively here by Faka. Not getting the most point in the kills on his team, but definitely participating on that oddball timer and definitely moving his team toward their first point here in this oddball match.
Waystation starting to run away with things here, 71 to 35, doubling the score mark of Flippers down, but 2 big kills out of Smokane to find that double kill right there and clear up that ball. For the time being, that's a 3 down for Waystation, and now they're going to be spawning up at that C point side, and they're going to have a tough hill to climb, spawning so far away, especially with Flippers down at this ball in hand. They could tie the game up right here, but 2 go down for Flippers. Now you're going to have to move if you're Waystation. You see that ball drop into the bottom middle area. They're going to have to fight Faka here, which is not an easy fight by any means. The knives are good. Now they flip the script, and Waystation with the ball in hand, with the Attic control, just like that. That's not control you want to give up if you are Flippers.
With approaching 10 seconds left and control in pipes, it is not boding well for Flippers down as they're 53 seconds. Maybe it's, well, not quite yet. We had a little bit of a contest here, and I think Skinny Nut might be making the move of the decade. Let's move the ball into A. Oh no, I think there was a player that spawned back there. His teammate was there just a moment ago. Going ahead and collecting the time. Smart, wise moves there from Skinny Nut. For Waystation to finish that round with a point in their belt going now into round 2 here oddball at recharge.
And I'd like to point out something from the Waystation side. You know, if you look at the scoreboard, there's a very obvious game plan here. If you look at that objective time, 33 for Vader, 31 for Skinny, 31 for Faka, and Fluxy's the slayer of the team, 17 and 9 so far. The rest of the Waystation players sitting at around equal, you know, 7 and 8, 6 and 9, 8 and 10. You know, some of them not even positive. The only one positive on the team is Fluxy, but he's making such an impact with those kills that it's allowing them to take that ball control, you know, just whenever they would like. So Waystation, seems like that's the game plan for them. Let's see if they can execute that just as well in the round 2. 1 round away from the series victory and to go 2-0 in the HRL season so far. But Flippers down, they're not done yet. You can definitely say that. I mean, that round, realistically, while Waystation were most definitely in control, it could have gone either way from time to time.
Like the aggressiveness here from Flippers down early on to get some points on the board. They're also trying to get control in A, which is a real popular place right here, top elevator. Just on the other side behind the wall, right here where Skinny Nut is, a great place to hold that ball, maintain that control. And then you kind of do the same thing that you did, like you saw in the last series of games. You know, it was strongholds that we watched on Recharge last series, but you just saw demonstrated how from Attic you can shoot across between the control and between the elevator, and doing exactly that in oddball is a really good way to get map control and to keep the ball safe. And then you can also trade off, you know, the ball can throw the ball holder right here. That Fluxy's doing it, and then he's not doing it anymore.
He's taking this ball over to Skinny Nut, and he's going to keep this in his hand for just a moment. Drops it now. Skinny Nut going to grab it. Now goes for the kills. He is able to find one already, just like that. 21 and 10, being the X factor for Waystation. Does a great job of playing that off the map. Perfect timing for him. The ball, I mean, nobody's been grabbing it just yet. Only 9-6 so far. We're almost 2 minutes into this round. The fight for it continues. Vader Slaves has that good side of the map, but 2 go down for Waystation. And now Faka prepared to fight the army that is Flippers Down. Takes down Smokane, but there's still 3 players left to go. Put some shots here. The Needler ahead of him, but he finds that kill. One more behind him. Can he find it? He gets the help from Vader, and he stays alive. Smokane looking for the trade, but with Vader down, he gets cut, and this has just been so back and forth, Sozer, that both of these teams, it seems like at some point the straw will break the camel's back and somebody will get some points on the board, and it looks like that's what's happening to Flippers Down right now. They're getting this score and they're getting the kills. Way Station gonna have to fight in soon because Flippers Down, they're gonna be soaking this time. And
I tell you, man, I think we should petition for a new medal in Halo Infinite. Whenever, if the ball gets played and you're the last person that holds it and you die right around the time the ball gets played, you should get a groovy medal. I think we should make a petition for that, because it's really groovy when you save the day just by throwing the ball and playing it, and I just think that's groovy.
I feel like it's about as groovy as you can get realistically. Like, if somebody was to be groovy in real life and they played Halo, they would do something like that. So I think somebody needs to contact 343 and let them know that we have the perfect idea for them. I will be in their DMs post game. Trust me, Sozer. But for the time being, Flippers Down with the lead, no doubt about it. 51-10 right now. Fluxy trying to do what he can, but it seems like Fluxy has not slowed down one bit, but the rest of Way Station having some troubles getting the rest of the kills on the map, and so the game plan doesn't work as well in those situations. You know, you plan for somebody from Way Station to get the ball and Fluxy to get the kills, but when you can't get the kills to get the ball, it's just impossible to execute.
Great movement. I did not see the name. Was it Smokane's? He was sitting right by the pillar up top elevator in A, right behind it. You know his team went down, he moved to control. Still maintained control of the ball. 83 points. Great runs here from Flippers Down. And that's some nasty shit.
2 kills for the side of Way Station. Now playing for that ball. He tries to grapple the ball, but instead he just grapples the ground. Puff scenes out of him. He's going back for it. Now can he get the ball? No. He grabs it finally after the 3rd attempt and finally executes what he was looking for, but it might be too little too late. Flippers Down already at 84 points.
Enemy has the ball.
Hot damn, and Al Now says the brown cow is Flipper Down. Shall now bow it. Coming really close to storming this round and getting their first point in oddball, 5 seconds away from confirming this victory. And I think they'll have it. They're hearing pipes from behind. Their shots on, but it's not enough. Flippers Down ties this oddball game out 1-1.
And a very different round than the one we saw just a round ago, where Way Station were able to do exactly what they wanted to do on the map. Flippers Down seems like they executed their plan perfectly, and Way Station did not see much the same. If you're Way Station now, you kind of have to pick up some of those shots because you get complacent for a moment, you lose that round, and now, you know, you're 1 round away from going 5, and going 5 is a much different beast than being up 2-1. So it's going to be interesting to see how this gets played. Way Station get the initial points, but Flippers Down find some of the kills. It's going to be Smokane season. He's been cooking. He may be 19-22, but he's been getting a lot of these impact kills on the map. Generic, the main slayer for Flippers Down, 22-15 right now, 13 assists, has the highest kills and assists for the squad, so he's doing a lot, doing more than his part to help them win this game. But you see Way Station, their MO is moving fast, and you see the shots coming. You see these 2 players flying at the Flippers Down enemies. And slows down for just a moment. It's going to be Skinny Nut grabbing that ball. Can he run away with it? We'll see, but Smokane, he's the first step to getting cut down, but as Skinny Nut gets cut himself, nobody's got that ball in hand, and now Way Station, they're going to have to make a decision.
Enemy has the ball.
Way Station, ball in hand. A tie match once again here, oddball. We get to see this played out between Flippers Down and Way Station. Way Station has Flippers Down against the wall. It's this round to confirm the series victory. Way Station needs it, and they want it. And they're working hard right now to get it, holding this ball back pump. They can quickly play ball if things get a little dicey. And Faka's doing exactly that. He's going to hold this down. He's going to lock this down, 30 points in. Try to get for the long haul. This is a long road. You got to drive it slow and steady. And look at Vader. He's watching this pillar. He knows someone's there. Oh my gosh, he got away. Narrowly averting defeat. I'm not sure who that was. Blitzkrieg, a resilient one.
And he plays the nuisance role so well. He pulls 2 players over there like a magnet, and the rest of Flippers Down attack when they're vulnerable. They make that player throw that ball off the map, and now Way Station, while they could have gotten maybe 60, 70 points with that ball, they only get 40, which is still a good amount. You're still only 60 points away from victory here, especially when Faka, he's popping off this round. He was maybe 6 negative just a moment ago, and now finds himself sitting at 20 and 22. And Fluxy has started frying yet again from the side of Flippers Down. It's always been a team effort, and they're doing it once more. The repulsor up to the top, and Faka is playing like a dog here on recharge. Fluxy has that top mid control plan for that ball, but he might be biting off a little more than he can chew, and he isn't able to get away with his life. That may prove to be a problem for Waste Station. Flippers Down now with the added control. They have the shock charge. They have the ball. And they just need to tie the game up here to feel comfortable.
46-20. I'm seeing Flippers Down score, slowly gain. Smokane's the one who's been notoriously good with that ball positioning. He has the ball. He's in control. He had it at pipes, and guess what? Like clockwork, when someone went down in attic, you move the ball to elevator, and he's already there. And he's going to be able to throw the ball out, and I'm pretty sure it fell. No, it's still up there on the ledge. Luckily, it gets thrown off there, and I think whoever that was, Epos, coming through with the confirmed, I'm going to push the ball off the edge. Love the dedication to prevent the enemy from getting that extra few points that matters oh so much at this point in the game.
Way Station looking for these big kills here. You see Blitzkrieg so one shot, and you got Epos and Blitzkrieg so far on the other side of the map from each other. Now Faka can grab this ball and comfortably pull it over toward the circle side of the map. You see the team shots, they're good, but Blitzkrieg comes in from behind right when he needs to. But Fluxy with a big 2-piece right when it matters most. 37 and 21 for the kid. The ball gets played. He may find a triple kill. He could find an over. He doesn't. The over gets stolen. But the point still stands at 4 down go. 4 Flippers Down. Fluxy still frying, trying to do what he can. Flippers Down trying to take the attic control. 48-47. It could go either way. Both of these teams playing for their life here. It seems anybody can win this map of volleyball right now.
Man, and it's funny because it's such an even game. We saw Way Station do really well at objective, and we've seen Flippers Down do really well at asymmetric maps. And here at Recharge Oddball, we have a combination of both, and I think we're seeing the best of both teams being presented here. Way Station doing a really good job of working together. You saw them playing off of one another, and Flippers Down, you know, playing a little ratty, exposing Way Station in order to reclaim the ball. Great movement. Oh my gosh, Smokanes. What a way to retake that, and now has control. Didn't even give him a chance to play that. Now that was groovy too. I'm not sure which justifies the medal.
Which one should get the groovy medal? Who knows? The kill is there for Flocka. The ball falls off the map. Big play from the side of Way Station. Now they can focus on that middle control, and they only relinquish their lead by 2 points. So you see Fluxy sprinting toward this side of the map. 2 Flippers Down players around him trying to play the safety net, putting some shots into this player right here. Can't tell exactly who it is, but does the kill come through? He has the assistance from Faka, and one more player in front of him. He finds him. Can the ball get grabbed? I'm not sure it does. He's going to play for it. He makes the jump. One more player around, and that is going to be Blitzkrieg. Can he get away with his life? No, he cannot. But the nade is there. The kills back and forth. 67-64. A minute 25 left, and you see Flippers Down. They're fighting for the control. It's going to be a head-on collision here at Top Attic.
Bro, Blitzkrieg right there just saved the day, at least for a moment. They really prevented those points. So really, I think that was a game play. Now that wasn't the only game play, because we're going to see a situation now where the ball's back in action. We have 21 points away from Flippers Down to stay in this series, and we have like 33 points from Way Station to end the series and to confirm this victory. Fluxy is a 40 bomb right now. 41 kills, and not only that, but 11 assists on top of that. What an oppressive regime that they're running against Flippers Down, and Flippers Down is still like, yeah, we're just chilling with the ball. We just need like 12 more seconds. We're just gonna win this and bring this into a match 5. I hope I see it, and I think we're gonna see it here. Flippers down. Are they gonna be able to take this victory? 2 points away.
1 minute remaining.
It's down.
Enemy has
The ball goes down, and they're going to grab it. They take it to top attic control. This could be a complete turnaround, Sozer. Who knows what can happen now? It's the next set of kills are going to change everything. You see that player playing toward the top attic, but he gets cut down. The rest of Flippers down, playing toward mid. Fluxy overextends just a little bit, and now John Eric, he finds one of his own. They're going to take their time and try to formulate a push. You see Vader, he's all alone here, and he gets cut down by nades. He gets flooded with nades. Vaca trying to respond because they only have 1 point to win this game. That's 1 second. You see this player trying to fight for it, but the kill comes in. The rest of Flippers down, fighting for that alley side area. They're going to grab the ball, and they're taking it to 5, Sozer.
It's all down to the wire. Fighting for the Rockets here initially, too. You can see Generic's perspective. He gets taken out. That's 1 player down. Make 2 player down from Flippers down. 2 players down on Waystation. Double kill. Make that a triple kill from Epos. Can he get the overkill? Not quite, but he still deserves that round of applause as Epos starts off this round strong, and in the wake of his fallen teammates, collects 3 kills.
I mean, the 3-piece with the Sentinel beam was not what I expected to see to start out this game, but anyways, this game's going by quick. The kills are flying off the board, 6-5 so far. And things are going to slow down here for just a second. Both teams, let's not do too much here. Waystation want to keep that 1-point advantage. They want to press the issue, but you see this player working Purple Alley. And Flippers down. They're playing it safe for the time being. Not sure if the Rockets both got used. Not sure if anybody has the Bulldog, but Generic, he finds a kill of his own. Epos finds one as well. Flippers down, take the lead. And Waystation, they are trying to push Flippers down, but Flippers down are thriving in the chaos.
And it is 7-9. We are getting this game off. We are getting this game off strong. Epos has 6 kills already on the board. Strong presence here from Flippers down once again on the asymmetric maps. Doing a great job on them.
12 kills now for Flippers down. They find themselves a 3-point lead. Smokane trying to find a 3-point lead yet again, but Fluxy staring down the barrel of him, trying to pinch him in. No Flippers down players to assist, and the punch is good. Smoke screen is grabbed as well. The rocket set to come up. Who's going to grab this? This can be a big shift. The smoke screen is there, but it doesn't change anything. The Bulldog is grabbed, but where's the rocket? Who has it? The knife comes in. Fluxy gets cut down, and I don't know where the rocket is, Sozer. I couldn't tell you who has it.
That was a cluster right there. Oh, there it is. We found it. It was like right as it exploded too. We chimed in with a "Haven't you people ever heard of?" 15-18 though. Flippers down still has a 4-point lead, 3-point lead, and man, it is a close game. But Flippers down is keeping that padding there, as they're going to need to continue to do throughout this Slayer game to collect this win. Both of these teams want this win, and this game will determine this victory.
It most definitely will. 20-17 now, 9 minutes left. Can't imagine this goes to the time limit because both of these teams pressing the issue. And like we said before, Flippers down seem to be thriving in the chaos. They keep on winning these trade battles, keeping it, at a net neutral once they go through them. Generic shoots those grenades, but nobody there to get damage done to him. Take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Flippers down. Epos 9-5 so far. He's been kind of dormant through the series so far, but right now he's popping off, and this is when it matters most. Fluxy 8-5 per usual, frying. The assist totals are high for both squads. The team shots are there. The teamwork is good, and you see Flippers down. They're playing it slow. They said, Waystation, you guys got to come to us because they're not giving out any freebies, but it could be Vaca to find a timing, and the trade comes in. 2 more kills, though, for Flippers down, and Generic, he's just going to play his life.
24-26. Flippers down, still able to maintain this victory, this lead, in order to hopefully obtain the victory. But as Flippers down continues here, 4 minutes have elapsed We are more than halfway through the match because of 26 points. We're now tied. Flippers down, gaining the lead. Man, I'm telling you what, this is a tight game. We're seeing high octane gameplay. These folks, all of these players are giving it their all.
I mean, the trades are non-stop. So they're back and forth, back and forth. It seems like we finally hit a safe spot for both of these teams, and Flippers Down come out with the launcher, with the rocket in hand. Skinny Nut finds one, so, and they find kills with the rocket. Big shots from Blitzkrieg to make it happen. One more in the chamber. Can he find a second? He finds another one. He finds another set of shots. Skinny Nut gets cut down. Now up 4, but you see Waystation on the other side. Fluxy finds 2 of his own, finds a double kill, hits the slide. Only down 3 still, shooting for the Bulldog, but you see somebody running away with it, only down 2. I mean, these teams so equal from start to finish. 33 to 35, still anybody's game, and this is what you expect when you get Game 5 Halo. A close one, no doubt. Fluxy looking to make the play, putting in some shots. The shotgun shots are there, big 2-piece, and that's a 4 down from Flippers. Waystation, they take the lead, the first one of the game. Can they keep it is the question.
That's a good question, too, and a question that they're likely asking of themselves. And the way that they'll answer that is by the actions that are followed.
Oh my lord.
And a double kill from Fluxy, that's a yes, and then we'll call it a... Oh yeah, we love to see that kind of stuff. It rubs it right and it rubs it good. 41 to 38. Both of these teams backs against the wall, coming down to the grand finale here, folks, in Halo Rec League Week 2 of the Mixed Masters Division. We are seeing the final match of the night. Stepping up 41 to 38, a lead by 3. Make that 2. As both of these teams are now about to pump the brakes and slow down. They see that rocket. They go to grab it, and I think he got it, and he got away to lockers. It's Fluxy.
Fluxy playing with his heart on his sleeve. 19 and 7 so far. He's making plays to grab rockets because that's a game changer right there. If Flippers Down find that rocket, they have a chance to come back here, but he turns it around. Finds one of his own. 20 and 7 for assists. I'm pointing out his kill total so often here because it is so impressive. Finds his 21st, going for the 22nd. Wow. He finds it. He is everything here, bringing Waystation within 1 of the victory. They turn the game on its head. Can he find the 50th? He's gonna back off. He says, I'm not biting off too much, but it doesn't matter.
Got an assist.
Waystation find the victory in 5, 50 to 20.